The 2024 Ticket Awards are presented by North Star Waste and Recycling, Next Home Experience, Varney Mazda, Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Dean's Detailing, and Northeast Driving School. The 2024 Ticket Awards also brought to you by Bangor Window Shade, Doors Equipment Company, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Hillside Athletics, Lifestyle Properties of Maine, Novus Auto Glass, The Heating Lodge, Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space. The Ticket Awards also brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union, Auto Radiator Service, Bangor Floral, Bangor Tire Company, Betty's Ice Cream, Blackfly Coffee, Dorsey Furniture, Fairway Auto Sales, Flash Me Maine Photo Booths, Hartford's Auto Service, Knowlton Automotive, Liberty Olton Insurance, and Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Thank you to all of our sponsors for the 2024 Ticket Awards. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, and welcome to the 2024 Ticket Awards, the first ever. You are a part of history here tonight at Heroes. I'm Jim Churchill, and I'm joined on stage here by Brian Sullivan from The Morning Roast. You also know him from some other media outlet. I can't remember what it is. But it's great to have you here tonight. We've got a great mix of sponsors, and I want to thank all of our tremendous sponsors, including our diamond sponsor, North Star Waste and Recycling. And we've got some ticket winners over here, loyal listeners to Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. And we've got a lot of nominees sitting in front of us here tonight. So we are looking forward to having a great night. It's going to be pretty fast-paced. We've got 28 awards to give out, Brian, here in a very short amount of time. No cue cards, Brian. No cue cards. So we're going to have... Yes, you are one of the best ad-libbers I know. So we are going to have a lot of fun here tonight. It's going to be fast-paced during the breaks that we have on Ticket TV. And again, just want to remind you, this is all being broadcast at 929theticket.com on Ticket TV. If you've got your phone here, you can pull out your Ticket app and you can watch it right there. But we're going to move along during the breaks on Ticket TV. We're going to be giving out a lot of great prizes as well. Hopefully everybody has their red ticket, and most everybody will leave here tonight with a prize for the 2024 Ticket Awards. So we're going to get to the first award here momentarily. The first thing we want to do is we want to introduce all of our staff over the course of this first half of the show, and we're going to start with our local show crews, okay? And I'll mention Aaron Jackson, who's part of The Drive. I'm one of the hosts on The Drive, 4 to 6, weekdays on The Ticket. Aaron Jackson, unable to be here tonight. He is in Atlanta. Good excuse, right, Brian? You used to work with him. You actually trained him, I think. All right, we'll introduce Mark Paulette from The Drive. Where is Mark? Here he comes. There's Mark. All right. Mark, now The Drive has been around this coming January. It'll be 10 years, Mark. 9 for you, basically, but quite a run for The Drive. Also with us here on The Drive, Ernie Clark. He's up at the upper level. Ernie's going to be doing some interviews along the way. We tucked him away there in the corner along with Matt Cunha. Also here tonight is Jack Webb. Jack. Former Maine Black Bear football. He's waving to his people up there off to the left. And also Matt Cunha, I got to mention over there on camera. He is one of the producers on The Drive as well. And Brian, I will let you now introduce your teammates from The Morning Roast.
All right, thank you very much, Jim. First up, we've got Greg Hirsch over here. He will work the 42-1-2 team into any conversation he possibly can. Dressed for Greg. Let's look at Greg. Can you come out here and do a little show for us? Look at these pants and these shoes. Look at him. Looks like Tom Cruise in Cocktail. Now, if you, the one question I get all the time is, what's Jeff Hoke look like? Well, we can all answer. Jeff, come on out. Looks like you took Jack Webb and just sort of hit him on the head a couple times. So there's Greg and Jeff, and Tyler is he works for ABC7 Fox 22, and he's going to be along shortly. So yeah, it's good. We're ready to have some fun. Already established a couple of potential problem areas over there, up top. Things just keep an eye on, as you kind of watch the evening play out. But yeah, we're looking forward to having a lot of fun. Like we said, we're going to give out some awards. We're going to go fast. Some of the you will get to go up and chat with Ernie. Probably a lifelong dream for many of you. Many of you probably have already talked to Ernie at some point in your life. So we'll do that again tonight. And I guess without further ado, let's get this thing underway.
One other quick thing, I just want to point out some special people. We've got our Town Square Media Group over here, led by Tom Preble, the market manager, Jeff Tuttle, and Free Martin, also represented over there. Tom manages all of the Town Square media stations in this area, and Presque Isle, by the way. And also want to point out this wild group over here to our left, representing the University of Maine, okay? Our partners on the ticket. Your home for Black Bear Sports on the radio is the ticket. All right, yes, without further ado, we are going to start with the High School Soccer Player of the Year on the boys' side. So, Brian, I'll have you take that envelope, and I will read the nominees. All right, the 2024 Ticket Awards High School Boys Soccer Player of the Year. The nominees, Braden Carr from Brewer, Cruz Coffin from Ellsworth, Evan Donnell from Bucksport, Oscar Martinez from John Bapst, and Mason McDonough from Skank Stearns. And Brian.
And because I'm from Bucksport, and I know the winner is Evan Donnell. So, Evan, come on up.
Lifelong dreams for Evan. Picture with Jim.
Hey, congratulations again, buddy. Appreciate it. Awesome. So as we're going along here and you do get your award, there's a couple of things we'd like to do. There's Flash Me Maine is up there. They've got the photo booth, so go up there. Jeff will take you. So Evan, if you want to go with Jeff, your job's not quite done yet.
All right, next on the agenda, the 2024 Ticket Awards High School Girls Soccer Player of the Year. The envelope for you, Brian. And the nominees are Tegan Atherley from Bangor, Elizabeth Bowles from Ellsworth, Lila Cummings from Penobscot Valley, Brooke Gallup from Herman, Natasha Monreal from Bucksport, Olivia Varney from MCI, and Natalie Tardy from Herman. Brian.
The winner is Lila Cummings, Penobscot Valley Howlers.
Lila's not here tonight. Accepting the award on her behalf is Emma Potter, accepting the award on behalf of Lila Cummings. All right, Emma, there's Lila's award. You can have your picture taken with us too, right? Not good? All right. Not needed, not necessary.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, not the first time. All right, so Brian, we will do this award and then we'll turn it over to Mark and Greg for the next two here in this first segment. You get all the fun stuff. All right, the 2024 Ticket Awards High School Soccer Coach of the Year. The nominees, Jeremy Duras from PVHS, Mark Hundhammer from GSA, Aaron Hutchins from Skank Stearns, I should say PVHS Girls, for Jeremy Duras, Mark Hundhammer, GSA boys, Aaron Hutchins, Skank Stearns boys, Jay Kemble for the Bangor girls, Jason Pangburn for the John Baps boys, and Eric Terrell for the Ellsworth girls.
And the winner is Aaron Hutchins. Dressed like a real winner, too. This is how you do it. Hey, congratulations. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Good job, Aaron. All right. Here you go.
There you go. Keep that.
We'll send you over to Ernie. All right, Brian, you and I will exit, and Mark and Greg will take over here on the stage.
Watch your step. How's it going, everybody? I'm Mark. I got Greg here. You can't really. We good? We're good. Let's try that again. I'm Mark. We got Greg here. I will try to stay away from this cord because apparently it gets a little finicky, Greg. All right. Our first award that we have to give away is the High School Soccer Team of the Year. I'm going to turn it over now to Greg to read those nominees.
All right, nominees. Soccer Team of the Year. Nominees are Bangor Girls, Ellsworth Girls, Penobscot Valley Girls, George Stevens Academy Boys, John Baps Boys, and Skank Stern Boys. How do those two teams deal with each other? Like East Mill and Mill? That's unreal. Amazing, amazing. All right, there you go.
It's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's okay. And the winner of the 2024 Ticket Awards High School Soccer Team of the Year is the Penobscot Valley Howler Girls. And Emma, get back up here. This one's actually for you. There's your award. And absolutely. So, with us too? Oh, okay. Official. All right, Emma, follow Jeff right there. And just quickly, before our next award, we're going to send it over to Ernie Clark with the High School Soccer Coach of the Year, Aaron Hutchins.
Congratulations. Winner for leading Skank, the boys, to the 8-player state championship game. 8-player soccer is a first this year, correct? And just kind of tell me what the adjustment was like.
Sure. It's a totally different game. We still play the same 120 by 65 soccer field. We played our state game on the Coney turf, and if you like high power offense and breakaway soccer, then it's a fun game to watch. Definitely is a totally different game style than the 11-person soccer. And it took some adjusting, and I mean, it's very entertaining for us, and especially when we only had 12 kids on our roster to begin with. So they were fortunate enough to save our program and still give them the opportunity to play high school soccer.
Did you find you had to condition your kids a lot more because of the fewer players on the sides of the field? And how did the players enjoy that?
The players enjoyed it. I mean, in the way that I used it is our game days were conditioning days. So we went very hard on game days, and we ran our subs in. We were very deep this year, and all 12 kids played every single game, and that's why we had the success that we did. We had some very talented players this year.
13-1 during the regular season, wound up reaching the state championship game, fell to Carabec 1-0, wound up 15-2. How would you gauge the season?
I mean, overall, just a huge success. I believe it's only the third time in school history that we've made it to a state championship. Great opportunity for our student athletes, and I mean, it's one of those historical years that, I mean, everybody wants to get to a state game, and we accomplished that. And I mean, end of the year, there's only one winner. Very difficult to win a state title.
Well, congratulations once again. Aaron Hutchins, the Ticket Soccer Coach of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ernie.
Back to you.
All right, Greg's camera's back on us. I guess we're up again. Time now to announce the nominees for the 92.9 The Ticket Game of the Year. Take it away.
All right, game of the year. Some incredible games throughout this year. Obviously, this one was really, really tough, but we have some great nominees. Hamden Academy boys basketball defeats Messalonski in the Class A North Final. Old Town boys basketball beats rival Orono in double OT in a regular season thriller. Maine hockey defeats #1 BC at a packed Alfond. Old Town girls basketball defeats MDI in the regional semifinal at the buzzer. Maine women's basketball America East Championship game to the NCAA tournament. Amy's psyched. Bangor girls soccer downs Camden 2-1 in the regional final. Bangor Christian boys basketball upends #1 Skank in the North final. Ellsworth girls soccer beats Herman 3-2 in the regional final. And John Baptist boys soccer downs Ellsworth 3-2 in the North final. And the winner is... All right, the winner is, I didn't have anything to do with this, UMaine men's hockey defeats #1 BC in front of a sellout crowd at Alfond Arena.
5 seconds to go.
And who
Now
better
back
to
towards
accept this
center
award
ice.
than the
Eagles.
voice of University of Maine hockey himself, John Shields. All right, John, follow Jeff right here. He'll get you set up with Ernie.
5 seconds to go. Now back towards center ice. The Eagles have it as they skate to the neutral zone. Time expires. The Black Bears celebrate. They huddle up around their goaltender, Victor Ostman. The bench has cleared, and Maine, in front of a sold-out Alfond Arena, has taken down the #1 team in the nation by the score of 4-2.
And there is the final call from John Shields right there, the voice of UMaine hockey, that big win back in November. All right, everyone, we're going to get ready to send it to our first break for the stream, but while we are in that commercial break, Jim's going to come up here and we'll start slinging some prizes out to the crowd, so sit tight.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need: front-load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up? At North Star Waste and Recycling, we care.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Hidden Meadows Golf Course in Old Town offers unique challenges for the seasoned golfer while still being an approachable track for the rookie finding his footing. Speaking of footing, golf shoes, apparel, clubs, and gear from the best golf brands at unbeatable prices. Perfect your game on our 300-yard driving range or get fitted for a new putter or wedge on our multi-level green and bunker training area. Whichever way you have the golf bug today, Hidden Meadows is the perfect fit.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
Hillside Athletics in Bangor. State-of-the-art equipment to provide the best sporting experience. Battle your friends and master your swing. with enough space to work on all elements of your game. Hillside Athletics. Call or visit online to book your space today.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
All right, you got me? We're going to get this thing back going again. We got lights pointing right at our guts here, so I apologize in advance to all the children out there. We got High School Football Player of the Year, the nominees. Jack Brewer of Orono, Bruce Coulter of Herman, Spencer Lorendo of MDI, Logan McMahon of John Baptist, Hunter McSorley of Foxcroft Academy, and Pierce Walston of Orono.
And the winner is Spencer Lorendo of MDI.
Spencer was not able to be here. Perfect. Let's go. His sister's here to accept the award. Perfect lighting there for that pick. Next one we have is the High School Football Coach of the Year. Nominees are Dan O'Connell of John Baptist, Mark Shields of MDI, Bob Sinclair of Orono, and Danny White of Foxcroft Academy. And the award goes to...
Let's keep the train rolling. Mark Shields of MDI.
All right. We got the athletic director here to accept the award on his behalf. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, we'll keep this train rolling here.
Thank you very much, Jack. All right, next up, we have, before we get to the high school football team of the year, we have the Ticket TV Play of the Year. Okay, on Ticket TV this year we did over 125 games, started with a soccer game in late August and finished up with a semifinal baseball game in mid-June. So it was a long season. We had a lot of great highlights. Here's the list of nominees for the Ticket TV Play of the Year. Will Francis for Orono returned a punt for a touchdown against Bucksport. We had a pretty goal for the Herman Hawks, lad to McDonald, in their game against Ellsworth earlier this season. We had an Aubrey Hanscom goal from deep for John Baptist against Bangor. We had a Cain Philbrick slam dunk for the Brewer Witches against the Gardner Tigers. Defensive lineman Anthony Adesi had a pick against Brewer in the opening game of the football season. Kyle Johnson had a long RBI double for Bangor in a semifinal win over Brewer. Messalonski's Olivia Thomas had 2 home runs and extra innings in a win over the Brewer Witches, and Brewer girls basketball had an upset win over Bangor at the buzzer. Just some of the great highlights on Ticket TV throughout the season.
And the play of the year is Herman defensive lineman Anthony Adesi's interception versus Brewer.
And we are going to have that highlight for you. Here it is. It's as much for his reaction as the interception. Here he is.
field and Lovett.
Oh.
Little indecision there, gets hit, flings it up, and this one is picked off by Herman and breaking away, looking for some help, but hauled down from behind. I believe that is Anthony Adesi.
Indeed it is.
Look at the jubilation.
Defensive lineman.
Look at it.
And he is
Oh, boy.
jubilant,
That's
to say the least.
That's a lineman's dream right there.
Almost took it to the house.
He really.
Wow. All right, we've got Anthony Adesi right here. And while you're on stage here with us, Anthony, tell us about that play and what was going through your mind.
Well, you know, I was just in the right place at the right time. Just fell into my hands, and I put the Jets on.
Without a doubt. All right. Congratulations, Anthony. And by the way, yep, there's your winning card, and we'll send you up to Flash Me main photo booth to get a shot there. All right. And right now, we're going to send it to the upper level. Ernie Clark standing by with Bunky Dow, who accepted the award for the High School Football Coach of the Year for Mark Shields.
And Player of the Year for Spencer Lorendo of MDI as well. MDI, the state champion in the 8-man large school division. Bunky, the athletic director at MDI. First, let's just talk about Spencer Lorendo. He was your quarterback. He played safety and just was an all-around leader for the Trojans.
Yeah, he's the key to our success this year. He started last spring. He got a bunch of kids together that were new to football, and he was meeting each and every day with them throughout the spring and the summertime, getting them acquainted with the program and the plays and stuff. He's just a true leader. He's someone you want in your school to play for you, but you don't want to play against him, because at times he's very arrogant and cocky, but he can back it up, and he's a true leader. We're very fortunate to have him.
Trojans had a 10-1 or 11-1 record this past winter. I can't remember. I think it was 10. But in the playoffs, 3 playoff games allowed just 9 points. You think of 8-man football as a high-scoring event, but the Trojans were able to win on defense.
Yeah, that's something Coach Shields stressed all year long. We have some big boys that can stop the run. We got some athletic kids that can defend on the pass. I think Spencer led our conference in interceptions all year long, if not large and small together. So we're well-rounded. Spencer was great on offense, and he was a tough one to take down. And Coach Shields had schemes together that made us be successful as we were.
Speaking of Coach Shields, 15 years he was the head coach, retired, and then came back 2 years ago when MDI was kind of struggling in the football side. He came back with 8-man football, and 2 years later they're state champions. Got to be impressed with the job he did.
Yeah, he's just an all-around excellent person. He's an excellent coach. I compare him to 3 or 4 different communities, the coaches in their communities. One was Art Greenlaw at Stearns, Tom Sullivan at Bucksport, Joel Sankey at Bucksport, and then Gabby Price at Bangor. The kids just do anything for those coaches, and Coach Shields is a classic example of that.
And you have a brief statement that Coach Shields sent along with you.
Yes, unfortunately he's in Florida for a family vacation, but he wanted me to simply say that this state championship was for the entire community, and more specifically everyone from our community that has been associated with the football program since the beginning. Parents, players, coaches, administrators, fans, etc. It has been a true honor and privilege to represent our school and community. Thank you for this honor.
All right, Bunky Dow, athletic administrator at MDI High School. Congratulations. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Ernie. Congrats to Coach Shields and to Spencer as well. All right, it's time now to announce the 2024 Ticket Awards High School Football Team of the Year. The nominees are the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, the MDI Trojans, and the Orono Red Riots.
And the winner is, who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Old Red over there himself. Bob Sinclair, the Orono Red Riots. Come on up. From 3 yards in a cloud of dust in the wing tee to the wide open spaces of the 8-man game. Here comes Coach Sinclair right now. And a shout out to Bunky. Anytime you shout out my dad, I got to appreciate that one. Take your time. did, just for real quick, Bob, I mentioned Old Dog New Tricks. What's it like going from the way you used to play football to the way you play it now?
That's great.
Right? Look at the shirt.
Throw the ball 35 times a game. I mean, it's you know, it's a lot of fun. I think it fits our skill set really well with the kids that we have at Orono, and you know, it works. I've got great assistant coaches, and you know, we're pretty happy with the results. And great support from our athletic director too.
Awesome. All right. Give it up for Bob Sinclair.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah, great job by the Red Riots. Got to the state championship game last year, lost to Old Orchard, got back there this year, and brought home the gold ball. All right, coming up next, we've got the ticket play of the year, the 92.9, the ticket play of the year. So these are games. I mentioned all the Ticket TV games that we do, and we're gonna run with this, Evan. Okay. We mentioned all the games we did on Ticket TV. These are games on the ticket. They include 50 high school basketball tournament games from all over the state. Also includes all of the University of Maine games that we have on the ticket as well. And the nominees are PVHS freshman Brooklyn Raymond ties the Class C tournament record with her 6th three-pointer. Old Town girls basketball beats MDI in the Class B semifinal. In the final second of the ball game, Maine women's basketball captures their 10th America East title with a win over Vermont. Maine hockey defeats UNH 5-0 in the Hockey East quarterfinal to advance to the Garden for the first time since the 2011-2012 season. The Orono Red Riot boys repeat as Class B state champions with a victory over Oceanside. Old Town girls basketball defeats previously undefeated Ellsworth to win the regional title. And finally, Maine hockey beats #1 Boston College for the first ever home win over a top-ranked team in the country. All right, Brian.
We figured if we just listed every game that was on the ticket this year, it would be a good way to keep it inclusive. The winner is the Maine men's hockey team taking down rival UNH in the Hockey East playoffs to get back to the Garden.
Working the puck over to
We have
Brandon,
some
down
sound
over to
of that
Josh. He
game.
shoots and scores. One-timer. 5-0 Maine the score. Renwick to Brandon Nadeau to Josh Nadeau. And he scores the 5th of the night. Maine leads it with 2:42 to go.
We're heading to the Garden, my brother.
All right, those final words from your broadcast partner, Larry Mahoney. John, how was it to call that game? John Shields, voice of the Black Bears, here with us on the stage.
Always good to beat New Hampshire, am I right? Yeah. And he's not here tonight, but obviously Coach Ben Barr brought the Black Bears to what the season they had this year. So how about we get a round of applause for Coach Ben Barr, who has done great things in Orono.
All right, very good. We're going to take another timeout. We've got more prizes on the way, so get your red tickets out.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need: front load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up? At North Star Waste and Recycling, we care.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
There's no reason to be overwhelmed.
No.
We can help you through it.
we're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
Check one, check two. The store's appearance may have changed throughout the years, but its dedication to our community and families has not wavered. We will still welcome you with a smile and top-notch service. If you need coffee,
check.
Tasty treats?
Check.
Freshly made pizza? Check. Or wine and spirits?
Check.
Stop by and fill up your tank and check us out.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Special thank you to the presenting sponsors of the 2024 Ticket Awards. Our diamond sponsor, North Star Waste and Recycling. Our platinum sponsors, Next Home Experience, Varney Mazda, Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Dean's Detailing, and Northeast Driving School. And thank you to our gold sponsors, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Doors Equipment Company, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Hillside Athletics, Lifestyle Properties of Maine, Novus Auto Glass, The Heating Lodge, Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, and Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space. Thank you once again to all of our sponsors for the 2024 Ticket Awards.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
We good to go here, Greg? Camera's back on us. All right, we got more awards to give away. We are moving into the hockey portion of the 2024 Ticket Awards, and we're going to start off with the High School Hockey Player of the Year. The nominees: Keith Brooks from Hamden Academy, Jackson Guimond from Bangor, Anna Malloy from the Penobscot Pioneers, Miles Randall from Bangor, and Jordan Williams of the Penobscot Pioneers. And Greg, the winner is... Yeah, that sticker's not so fun, is it?
The winner is Jordan Williams, Penobscot Pioneers. Congratulations. Thank you. There we go. Do we have someone taking a picture? There we go. All right. Okay, next up, High School Hockey Team of the Year. Nominees are Bangor Rams, Hamden Academy Broncos, Penobscot Pioneers. The winner is... Penobscot Pioneers. Congratulations. Awesome. Oh, yeah, let's. All right. Congrats. Thank you. Awesome. All right.
Now up, we have the High School Hockey Coach of the Year. Nominees for that award: Quinn Parody of Bangor High School, Zach Wilson of Hamden Academy, and Jared Williams from the Penobscot Pioneers. And Greg, the winner is... Quinn Parody from the Bangor Rams.
He's in the kitchen.
Come on, Quinn, get out here.
There you are. All right.
There he is.
Congratulations. Thank you. Oh,
We gotta get your picture, Quinn. Come on now.
The pizza's burning.
And now this final award that we're going to give out here, we were trying to come up with a way to recognize properly the impact of the return of something that's really a fabric of the community around these parts. It can take on the personality of Eastern Maine, Central Maine, the entire Pine Tree State, and that would be the return of the University of Maine hockey team to national prominence. A season spent pretty much entirely in the top 10 in the national polls, one of the top spots in Hockey East, got the big home playoff win, returned to the Garden, made it back to the NCAA tournament. So for that, we came up with the Community Impact Award for the 2023-2024 University of Maine men's hockey team. Bringing out the big guns to accept this one. All right, let's keep this thing rolling and give away some more prizes.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Hidden Meadows Golf Course in Old Town offers unique challenges for the seasoned golfer while still being an approachable track for the rookie finding his footing. Speaking of footing, golf shoes, apparel, clubs, and gear from the best golf brands at unbeatable prices. Perfect your game on our 300-yard driving range or get fitted for a new putter or wedge on our multi-level green and bunker training area. Whichever way you have the golf bug today, Hidden Meadows is the perfect fit.
The Heating Lodge has moved to a bigger, more convenient location with more wood, gas, and pellet stove selection than ever before. Now at Griffin Road off Union Street in Bangor. Bringing families together starts here. The Heating Lodge, Griffin Road, Bangor.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need. Front load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up? At North Star Waste and Recycling, we care.
I'm loving the remote worker life, but finding I'm starting to get distracted at home, and I'm missing that connection that comes with an office environment. Any ideas?
I'm Ashley, and I invite you to join us at Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space in Bangor. Co-working spaces provide more than just a table to work from. They offer the opportunity to network, collaborate, and increase your productivity. Our members enjoy 24/7 access, plenty of free on-site parking, 5 different styles of seating, and so much more. Schedule your tour on Facebook or at risemaine.com. RIZE Maine.com.
So what makes Lifestyle Properties Maine different than other real estate companies? We have been in business since 1974 and have negotiated thousands of real estate transactions. We have the experience to help our clients navigate the complexities of today's real estate market. Lifestyle Properties Maine's marketing is unmatched. With Maine's most watched real estate channel on YouTube, reaching hundreds of thousands of viewers every month, we can expose our sellers' properties to buyers from all over the world with the power of video.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
All right, we're going to kick this thing right back off. We're going to send it over to Ernie Clark with the fresh haircut over there.
All righty, here with Jared Williams, the head coach of the Penobscot Pioneers, the team of the year in the ticket voting. And Jared, congratulations first off. girls hockey relatively new to this area. Just kind of tell us a little bit about the Penobscot Pioneers and how it's made up.
Yeah, it is. We actually just started 2 years ago. We're a combination of Bangor, Brewer, Bapst, Herman, Hamden, Old Town, and Orono. And we had the athletic director from our school, Utterback, reach out because my daughter Jordan went and played down in Winslow her freshman year, and a lot of the girls from up here are like, how do we do that? And there was so much interest that Aaron Brito got involved. He's the head of the Inferno, and said, let's start a team, you know, with Utterback and the 6 other athletic directors, and it came together quick, honestly. We were really happy.
How did the first year of girls hockey in the greater Bangor area affect roster size for the second year?
We actually grew. We had 17 our first year, and last year we had 32. So it almost doubled, which is excellent. We're really encouraged about that. And Aaron said, you know, the Inferno girls youth hockey president, he said they're coming. He said, start the team and you'll have players, and he was right.
Do you see any expansion in the future to other school programs, so to speak, or?
We'd be happy if they did. We've talked a little bit with Dover Foxcroft, as they have some girls up there. Nothing's come about yet, but we're pretty happy with, you know, with our 32, or we'll probably have about 30 coming back this year.
Nice. Penobscot Pioneers, in both of your seasons of varsity competition, reaching the regional championship game, and led, as you mentioned, by your daughter, led the state in scoring this year in girls hockey. Is that correct?
She did, yep. Yeah, and you know, she did a great job. Paige Oakes, who's over there at the table as well, was second on our team in points. And the thing is, we split them up this year. We put one on one line and one on the other, and we told the other teams, you know, pick your poison. You can't stop them both. And they both had great seasons. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to them, congratulations to you, and congratulations to the Penobscot Pioneers. That's Jared Williams. Back to you.
All right, we got this thing on. Keep in mind, Cash Bar over there, Monday shouldn't stop you. It is summertime, so you know what I mean? Go get after it. We got the high school boys basketball player of the year. Not sure why I'm handing out this one. Averaged 0.5 points per game in high school basketball, so we'll get it going, though. The nominees, Emmett Byther of Old Town, Zach McLaughlin of Hamden Academy, Chance Mercier of Ellsworth, Jalen Reed of Bangor Christian, Pierce Walston of Orono, and J.J. Wolfington of Hamden Academy. That is a great name.
The winner is Pierce Walston, Orono Red Riots.
Now we got a special guest for the next one.
All right, we'll get you boys back here in just a second, but want to welcome Ashley Briggs from Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space. Did I get it right, Ashley? All right, very good. So Ashley, we are going to do the high school girls basketball player of the year. I'll give you the winning envelope. The nominees for the 2024 Ticket Awards High School Girls Basketball Player of the Year: Sage Evans from Old Town, Grace Jaffray from Ellsworth, Maisie Peach from Dexter, Maddie Provost from Lawrence, and Lucy Wiles from Hamden Academy. And Ashley, I'll let you do the honors. The winner.
Read the whole thing. The winner is Sage Evans, Old Town Coyotes.
Great job, Ashley. Now, the biggest error of the night is that the athletic director for Old Town High School, Jeremy Bousquet, who promised he would be here if the NASCAR race happened on Sunday, he said, I will be there on Monday. And clearly, Mr. Bousquet is not here. So on behalf of Sage Evans, I will accept the 2024 High School Girls Basketball Player of the Year, and we'll make sure Sage gets that honor. Congratulations to her. All right, we're going to bring Jeff and Jack, back up here for the next 2 awards.
All right. We've got the High School Basketball Coach of the Year. The nominees, Russ Barlett of Hamden Academy Boys, Charlie Colson of Bangor Christian Boys, Jody Grant of Dexter Girls, Jay Kemble of Bangor Girls, Ed Kahala of Orono Boys, Garrett Libby of Old Town Boys, and Heather Richards of the Old Town Girls.
The winner is Ed Katala, Orono Red Riots.
I think Pierce is coming up again for this one. Pierce Walston accepting the award. Should have thrown on the glasses.
Yeah.
Now we've got the High School Basketball Team of the Year Award. The nominees, the Bangor Christian Boys, the Dexter Girls, the Hamden Academy Boys, the Old Town Girls, and the Orono Boys. And the winner is?
The winner is Orono Boys.
All right. Yeah, we got you running laps over here, brother. It's grad party season. We got to get you back in shape, man.
All right, Greg and I are going to come up and give up this next award because I think it deserves a little bit of a lead up here because we've been honoring hockey a lot tonight, and our next award is the Champions Award. And I know that the recipient of this team has thought, well, yeah, hockey's good, but my team's been good for a little while. And we've been there for you through a lot of winters when we were at the Cross Center or at the pit. So for all of the fun that it was to have hockey come back into our lives, and it was great to have hockey be good once again. The Maine women's basketball team has been there for us for as long as Amy Vachon really, was playing there, assistant coaching there, watching other people coach there, and now coaching there herself. So our Champions Award goes to Amy Vachon and the Maine women's basketball team. Look at that athletic move. Wow, look at Coach. This is going to look lovely in the lake house. All right. Amy, I'll take a quick picture. You've gotten us through a lot of cold, dark winters. How's it feel to be the recipient of the Champions Award?
It's the best award I've ever won.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them. Nobody's in more Hall of Fames than Amy Vachon. So congratulations to Amy and the Maine women's basketball team. Well deserved. You can tell that she's like, hockey, hockey, hockey. Come on, women's basketball. All right, quick commercial break. We're going to give away some more prizes, more awards ahead. Don't go away.
It's going to be a group hug. 3, 2, 1. The Black Bears win. They're going back to the NCAAs. Their 10th America East Championship. Their first NCAA berth since 2019. They led from start to finish tonight and dethroned the defending champions.
Hidden Meadows Golf Course in Old Town offers unique challenges for the seasoned golfer while still being an approachable track for the rookie finding his footing. Speaking of footing, golf shoes, apparel, clubs, and gear from the best golf brands at unbeatable prices. Perfect your game on our 300-yard driving range or get fitted for a new putter or wedge on our multi-level green and bunker training area. Whichever way you have the golf bug today, Hidden Meadows is the perfect fit.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need. Front load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up? At North Star Waste and Recycling, we care.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Hillside Athletics in Bangor. State-of-the-art equipment to provide the best sporting experience. Battle your friends and master your swing. With enough space to work on all elements of your game. Hillside Athletics. Call or visit online to book your space today.
Looking for a unique way to capture your special moments? Look no further than Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. We're Maine's premier photo booth experience with over 40 years of photography expertise. We bring the fun to you with a wide range of customizable options to fit your event. From weddings and corporate events to parties and festivals, Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for creating lasting memories. Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. We'll make your event unforgettable. Visit us at flashmemaine.com.
Check 1, check 2. The store's appearance may have changed throughout the years, but its dedication to our community and families has not wavered. We will still welcome you with a smile and top-notch service. If you need coffee,
check.
Tasty treats,
Check.
freshly made pizza, check. Or wine and spirits,
Check.
stop by and fill up your tank and check us out.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
And welcome back to the 2024 Ticket Awards. Jim Churchill with you. And before we give out some baseball awards here, we're going to send it over to Ernie Clark, standing by with the Maine women's basketball coach and the winner of the Champions Award here this evening.
Amy, congratulations first off. How does it make you feel when you get that kind of reaction that you got from the crowd here? It's not the biggest crowd, but very supportive crowd.
It's a great crowd. What are you talking about? No, it's wonderful. I love being here, and it's just great.
You know, great season last year. Got back to the NCAA tournament. Had a tough first-round game. Ohio State was very good. Talk about building on that for the coming season.
Yeah, I mean, every year our goal is to win the championship and make it to the NCAA tournament. You know, the year we were able to win in the NCAA tournament, we had a higher seed, and we were able to play on a neutral floor. We're in a different spot right now with our conference, so that's kind of hard, but we'll do the best we can with whoever we play.
What's the level of optimism for next year and, you know, giving yourself an opportunity to get back there again based on what you have coming in, what you have coming back? Where do you see yourself?
Yeah, we're excited. I mean, obviously losing a player like Ann Simon, you don't replace her. So we have some work to do there, but we have Addie Smith back and everyone else back. So we're excited.
A lot to look forward to. That's Amy Vachon, coach of the UMaine Black Bears. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ernie. Joining me on stage, by the way, is Peter McPhail from Lifestyle Properties of Maine, one of our great sponsors. He's going to be helping me with the high school baseball player of the year momentarily, but first, want to announce the winner of the Milestone Award. And this gentleman unable to be here tonight, but a longtime coach at Hudson University, Warren Caruso, this season reached the 500-win plateau. So Coach Caruso is the winner of our Milestone Award here tonight. He is vacationing in Europe this evening, so guess we can't hold that against him. So congratulations to him. And if we could have the Baseball Player of the Year information brought out. Peter, I'm going to let you hold that nice award. And I'll read the nominees for the 2024 Ticket Awards High School Baseball Player of the Year. The nominees are Dawson Curtis from Ellsworth, Yates Emerson from Bangor, Gavin Holyoke from Bucksport, Jackson Lizotte from Old Town, Colin Peckham from Hampden Academy, Jack Shook from Bangor, Grady Van Anestein from Brewer, and Kason Wildman from Hampden Academy. So that is a list of 8 nominees for this category, and we just completed the high school baseball season on Ticket TV, and I'm telling you, this is some stiff competition. Peter, I will allow you to announce the winner.
And the winner is Jackson Lizotte, Old Town Coyotes.
Congratulations, Jackson. All right, congrats. Does this guy look like a catcher? Yeah. Jackson, while you're right here, very quickly, just talk about your high school career, what it's meant to be a Coyote.
Oh, it's been wonderful. We have a great fan base over there at Old Town. They're always really, really supportive, showing out the games, especially when you make it far in the postseason. They really show out. They really support you.
All right, and be sure to pass on my message to your athletic director, Jeremy Buscat, for his failure here tonight.
You can count on that.
All right, very good. Congratulations to Jackson Lizotte. And thank you to Peter McPhail from Lifestyle Properties of Maine. All right, let's have Mark Paulette and Jack Webb up here on the stage for our next 2 awards.
All right, Jack. Greg and I were prepping lines down there, so this is a bit of a curveball. We don't even have awards with us. We are going to start off here with the High School Baseball Team of the Year. High School Baseball Team of the Year 2024, the nominees are the Bangor Rams, the Bucksport Golden Bucks, the Ellsworth Eagles, the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, and the Hampden Academy Broncos. Jack, rip that thing open.
And the winner is the Bucksport Golden Bucks.
All right, up next from the High School Baseball Team of the Year to the Coach of the Year. The nominees, Dan Curtis from Ellsworth High School, Josh Jackson of Bucksport High School, Dave Morris from Bangor High School, John Perry from Hampden Academy, and Danny White from Foxcroft Academy.
And the winner is Josh Jackson. Hey, he wasn't even sitting down. He knew it. He knew it.
We got any more awards back there, or are we good at this point? I mean, otherwise we're going to have to turn this thing over to Jack to start doing some stand-up and fill time.
I am back. We'll save Jack's stand-up for after 11 tonight. All right, if I could have Andrew McDade from Hidden Meadows Golf Course. Oh, he's taking selfies over there. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, just north of Bangor in Old Town. Here he comes. Andrew's the manager at Hidden Meadows Golf Course. And Andrew, I mentioned Hidden Meadows in Old Town. Just give us a little brief word about Hidden Meadows Golf Course and what it means to be a partner with the ticket, of course.
What it means, should I start there? What it means to be a partner with,
We have a lot of fun. We get to come on and talk about Tori every once in a while, and I've invited them out to the bar we just opened a couple times, and that's actually, let me pass that up. When are we doing? Oh, okay, we'll get there. Yeah, so we're a 9-hole golf course just a little bit north of here in Old Town. We have a lot of equipment. That's most of what we do. I fit in 6 or 7 different brands. Have a new Titleist release coming up. Anyone wants to come and see me and hear about some Titleist clubs, let me know. But yeah, it's a beautiful little course hidden up in Old Town.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Andrew. All right. Up next is the School Spirit Award. Now, this award is for a school, a community demonstrating great school spirit. They have a great home field, home court advantage. They travel well. They show up, basically, bottom line. And this community, I should say, showed up in the voting. Andrew, I'll hand the winner's envelope to you.
There's no, like, everyone's nominated for this one? Could be anyone?
We had 20 schools nominated.
20 schools. This is a special one. Ooh. 2024 Ticket Awards School Spirit Award is the Old Town Coyotes.
All right, congratulations to the Coyotes. Jackson, Busquets not here. Why don't you come back for the School Spirit Award? We'll let you deliver it. Yeah, we'll get a picture. Hold up School Spirit. There you go. All right, congratulations to the Old Town Coyotes, the 2024 School Spirit Award winner, and Andrew McDade, thank you. Great job. Thank you for your partnership. And we're going to take another break here. We've got more prizes coming your way, so stand by for that.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need. Front-load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up? At North Star Waste and Recycling, we care.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
there's no reason to be overwhelmed when we can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
A special thank you to the presenting sponsors of the 2024 Ticket Awards. Our diamond sponsor, North Star Waste and Recycling. Our platinum sponsors, Next Home Experience, Varney Mazda, Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Beans Detailing, and Northeast Driving School. And thank you to our gold sponsors, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Doors Equipment Company, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Hillside Athletics, Lifestyle Properties of Maine, Novus Auto Glass, The Heating Lodge, Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, and Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space. Thank you once again to all of our sponsors for the 2024 Ticket Awards.
So what makes Lifestyle Properties Maine different than other real estate companies? We have been in business since 1974 and have negotiated thousands of real estate transactions. We have the experience to help our clients navigate the complexities of today's real estate market. Lifestyle Properties of Maine's marketing is unmatched. With Maine's most watched real estate channel on YouTube, reaching hundreds of thousands of viewers every month, we can expose our sellers' properties to buyers from all over the world with the power of video.
We good? Okay. You're up. Okay, next up, High School Softball Player of the Year. Nominees are Mia Coots from Nokomis, Danica Brown, Old Town, Charlie Shute from Hamden Academy, Sam Sear from Bucksport, Sage Evans, Old Town, Emma Potter, Penobscot Valley, and Jetta Shuk from Bucksport. The winner is...
The winner is Mia Coots, Nokomis.
Yeah, is this the award? There we go. Congratulations. I'm going to get a picture right here. There we go. Awesome. Congrats. Okay, High School Softball Coach of the Year. Nominees are Deb Kolpitz, Hamden Academy, Skip Estes, Brewer, Kevin Gray, Belfast, Jason Hardy, Dexter, J.D. McClellan, Nokomis, and Jessica McKechnie, Penobscot Valley. Winner is...
The winner is Jessica McKechnie of Penobscot Valley.
Congratulations. Thank you. All right. Here we go. We'll go here. Oh. Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, who is up next? There we go, Jack. You and me?
I think so. All right. I'll rewind it down here. Get your drinks in while you can. We've got the Softball Team of the Year. Nominees are the Bucksport Golden Bucks, Ellsworth Eagles, Hamden Academy Broncos, Nokomis Warriors, or the Penobscot Valley Howlers. It's a good battle. All right.
The winner is Nokomis Warriors.
Got an army coming.
I know. They came in numbers. Yes, with the unis and everything. I love it. Who's holding the award? Give it to Hal. There we go. You gotta get out of your way. Awesome. Congratulations, ladies. Awesome. Where's Jim?
We got one more, yeah.
You got one more?
All right, thank you guys. All right, before we get to our final award of the evening, so next year, Brian, we're going to have some entertainment. Because we wanted to be fast-paced, we wanted this to move along, and it moved along a little faster than we thought. But that's better than the alternative, right?
Yeah, I think that we learned a lot tonight. It's nice to have so many people. Nokomis, give it up for Nokomis. Like they didn't. I asked Jim. They know they were going to win tonight, right? Yeah, very excited. Congratulations to Nokomis. But yeah, I think next year we could allow some of the winners to speak. You know, it could be. It'd be all right for us next year.
Okay, so our final award. Before we get to that, I do want to thank our staff once again. And some people I didn't mention before, I should mention up behind us here. Somewhere up there, maybe could stand up, is Max Pottle, our producer and director. Max is a great story. About a year ago, or actually about 2 years ago, went through a fierce battle with cancer. But he is back. He was back for the beginning of the Ticket TV schedule this year. He's done a great job, a student at Husson University, and let's give Max a round of applause for all of his great work throughout this year. Assisting Max, and he's also produced and directed a number of Ticket TV games this year, just graduated from Hudson University. Now works with Brian Sullivan, by the way. Evan Staples, our floor manager. The KG veteran, to my left, on the camera on the landing over here, Kim Mitchell. Decades and decades of experience. Always does a great job. Also over there, want to mention Jeff Savage, our sales director extraordinaire. He's done a nice job running all over the place here tonight. Before I forget, too, over there in the corner, Flash Me Maine photo booths, and Ken over there has been doing some work here tonight. I'm sure he'd let anybody who wants a stay in the photo booth to stop over and see him. Matt Cunha, I mentioned him before as a producer on The Drive, manning the camera. He's done extraordinary work on camera all season long as well. Thank you, Matt. I think I got everybody. And again, thanks to our local show teams. Again, just a reminder, on Maine Sports Leader, 92.9 The Ticket, weekdays from 6 to 8 a.m.
The Morning Roast.
Morning Roast, all right. And weekdays, weekday afternoons from 4 to 6, it's The Drive. All right, and I do want to thank, some of them had to depart, but I want to thank all of our great sponsors. They'll be on the credits that you'll see at the end of the show, but definitely want to thank our diamond sponsor, North Star Waste and Recycling, for stepping up and helping us to bring the first ever Ticket Awards to you here in the year 2024. All right, next award is the Legacy Award. And this goes to somebody who has left their mark on sports and other things in our region. And this is a special award. This is a guy that almost all of you in this room know, and some know very well, like Ernie Clark, who worked with him for decades at the Bangor Daily News. The winner of our Legacy Award this year is Larry Mahoney. And Brian, "50 years for Larry." Brian, I know you have some words you want to say.
Well, we wondered how we were going to fill the rest of the time. So we're going to bring Larry up now, and he's going to go person by person through the women's basketball, hockey, and football rosters. No, I think when we were talking about giving out the Legacy Award, Larry came to mind, 50 years, and I just hope that everybody appreciates what it means to have somebody like Larry covering our local sports teams, because he's great at what he does. He holds people accountable, and I think there's something to be said about that today, and just does a great job every day. And for the local kids, for the collegiate athletes, Larry's there for you. You know, this is probably one of the 2 weeks of the year he gets off, but I think that just a round of applause for Larry, because 50 years of doing what he loves to do, and he's still going strong. So, Larry, if you want to say a couple words, here's your chance.
Well, it helps to stay above ground for 70 years and to find something that you love to do, because eventually they feel sorry for you and they give you awards. You know, I can't thank all of you. Thank you very much for everything. I moved here when I was 15, and there were never high expectations. My high school yearbook, I was voted most likely to be a lawn ornament. And it went downhill from there. I've been blessed. I wasn't a Mainer. I was a military brat, and I've fallen in love with the state of Maine. That's why I'm still here. Humble, hardworking people. We enjoy, you know, and I have a job where you never know what you're going to see, and you meet some wonderful people. Sometimes your job isn't pleasant, but that's part of the job. Unfortunately, in my job, if everyone likes you, you're probably not doing your job. But I try to be fair to everybody. I really enjoy people, enjoy each game, each story I write is always a challenge. And I want to thank the people of the state of Maine for accepting me here 55 years ago. And thank you very much for the award. You know, hopefully I'll be around a while longer and get to see, again, we've been blessed to be able to see 2 national championships in hockey, and, you know, of course, what Amy's done with women's basketball. Nokomis, congratulations on your first ever state championship. That's a tribute. It's a tribute to you because, you know, it's always tough to win that first one, and you did it this year, and I was fortunate enough to cover some of your games, and for all the athletes here that put in the time and the effort, and all the coaches. People don't realize how much time coaches put in, not just on the field, but behind the scenes, at home, and you have full-time jobs and everything. But again, I just want to thank all of you for coming out here tonight. I want to thank the Ticket for hiring me or keeping me, the Bangor Daily News for putting up with me, and I wish you all a great summer, and hey, before we know it, it'll be that time of year that sports will be right back, high school sports, and have a good, safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and take care.
Awesome. Give it up for Larry. Larry, let's take a picture real quick. I think your old coworker's got some questions for you up there, Ernie.
Yeah, Larry, hang around another 10 years, and you might be the 2034 Legacy Award winner. Do it all over again. All right, yes, we will check in with Ernie Clark. He'll talk with Larry Mahoney. I think between them, Larry 50 years, Ernie's got to be 40 years. He's a little younger than Larry, but that's a lot of reporting, writing experience, and coverage of high school sports here in the state of Maine. Let's send it over to Ernie.
Thank you, Jim. Larry, I don't know quite what to ask you. You kind of spelled it out pretty well right there a few moments ago, but what is it about writing sports, telling other people's stories that appeals to you, and was that something you knew you wanted to do even as you were a kid before you got into this?
No, not at all. Not at all. I knew what things I enjoyed were music, comedy, and sports, and I just was fortunate enough to start working at news at the age of 18 as a clerk, and it led into a full-time job. And again, no, I've always loved sports, but I never thought it would be a profession. But again, it's just the beauty of it is you never know from day to day what's going to be on your plate. Just when you think you've seen everything, something else occurs that you've never seen before, and it keeps you fresh, you know. Keeps what's left of my brain cells from playing on bad football teams. I lost a ton of brain cells, but you know, again, it just keeps you sharp and keeps you young.
What I would tell people over the years, they'd say, why don't you go on to the big market and all this kind of stuff? And my response was always, the Red Sox and what they mean to Boston is not any different than what the Nokomis Warriors, for instance, mean to the people of Newport. And I always tried to approach the articles that I wrote with that in mind, and I'm sure you probably have a similar opinion.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, I never had an ambition. I never wanted to work for the Globe, or I just enjoy what we're doing here. And of course, another thing, working with people like Ernie, Pete Warner, Joe McLaughlin, Dave, you know, and all the people I've had a chance to work with. I learned from you. I learned from everybody. Everyone has their own writing styles, and you can learn from everybody. And no, I mean, I just, up here, I mean, the Maine hockey team means just as much to the entire state of Maine as the Celtics do to Boston. And so, you know, it's, and to live up here, the quality of life here. I mean, people said, you know, hey, you're 70 now, why don't you go retire to Florida? And I tell them, the one thing I tell them is, you know what? I've never once reached my arm into a snowbank and been bitten by a snake. So I am very happy in the state of Maine. I love the people here, and no, I just, like I said, every day is a new adventure.
Well, we're all the more informed about sports in the state of Maine because of your service over the last 50 years. I hope there's quite a few more of them selfishly, but you certainly have served the cause very well. Congratulations, Larry.
Thank you very much, Ernie. Appreciate it.
All righty, back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, guys. Before we wrap things up, so these beautiful floral arrangements from Bangor Floral, they're about $100. and we're going to auction those off as well. 8183, 8183. Anybody have that number? 8183. All right, 8145. 8145. All right, very good. And 8121, 8121. Okay, well, that is going to wrap up the 2024 Ticket Awards. Brian Sullivan, some final words from you.
Yeah, what a year it was. You know, I think this is the first time we did this, and I can't wait to see all of the things that are worthy of being celebrated next year, because the 2024 is going to be hard to top. So I thank everybody for taking a couple hours out of your schedule to come hang out with us, and I just really appreciate it. You know, it's fun to cover this stuff. I'm sure for you guys, you give a lot of your life to it, especially all the parents out there and the kids that you love watching play. So I want to thank the collection from University of Maine who came up and spent some time with us tonight. I know I love watching them, and they're near and dear to all of our hearts. So thank you so much, everybody, for spending some time with us tonight.
All right, and finally, thanks to North Star Waste and Recycling, Next Home Experience, Varney Mazda, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Dean's Detailing, Northeast Driving School, and also thanks to Quinn and Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. They've been a great host, and Quinn allowed us to come in here and basically reset the floor, and we appreciate all of his support as well. And all of our other sponsors will show up in the credits. And a reminder, if you want to take this in once again, we'll have the on-demand version of the 2024 Hero Sports Grill Heroes Awards. The 2024 Ticket Awards available to you at 929theticket.com, where you can watch it over and over and over again. All right, thank you again for coming, and have a safe trip home. We appreciate it.
Looking for a unique way to capture your special moments? Look no further than Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. We're Maine's premier photo booth experience, with over 40 years of photography expertise. We bring the fun to you with a wide range of customizable options to fit your event. From weddings and corporate events to parties and festivals, Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for creating lasting memories. Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. We'll make your event unforgettable. Visit us at flashmemaine.com.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need: front-load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up? At North Star Waste and Recycling, we care.
I'm loving the remote worker life, but finding I'm starting to get distracted at home, and I'm missing that connection that comes with an office environment. Any ideas?
I'm Ashley, and I invite you to join us at Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space in Bangor. Co-working spaces provide more than just a table to work from. They offer the opportunity to network, collaborate, and increase your productivity. Our members enjoy 24/7 access, plenty of free on-site parking, 5 different styles of seating, and so much more. Schedule your tour on Facebook or at risemaine.com. RIZE Maine.com.
Check 1, check 2. The store's appearance may have changed throughout the years, but its dedication to our community and families has not wavered. We will still welcome you with a smile and top-notch service. If you need coffee,
Check.
tasty treats,
Check.
freshly made pizza,
Check.
or wine and spirits,
Check.
stop by and fill up your tank and check us out.
Heating Lodge has a stove for every budget. With trusted names like Harmon, Heat and Glow, and Vermont Castings, you'll be sure to find the ideal wood, gas, or pellet stove for all your heating needs. Bringing families together starts here. The Heating Lodge, 366 Griffin Road, Bangor.
The 2024 Ticket Awards are presented by North Star Waste and Recycling, Next Home Experience, Varney Mazda, Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Dean's Detailing, and Northeast Driving School. The 2024 Ticket Awards also brought to you by Bangor Window Shade, Doors Equipment Company, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Hillside Athletics, Lifestyle Properties of Maine, Novus Auto Glass, The Heating Lodge, Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space. The Ticket Awards also brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union, Auto Radiator Service, Bangor Floral, Bangor Tire Company, Betty's Ice Cream, Blackfly Coffee, Dorsey Furniture, Fairway Auto Sales, Flash Me Maine Photo Booths, Hartford's Auto Service, Knowlton Automotive, Liberty Olton Insurance, and Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Thank you to all of our sponsors for the 2024 Ticket Awards.